Guys, viewing tip on something we watched over the weekend. Captive Audience. It's good. It's on Hulu. Incredible. It's so much to even say. Hey Pete, what's going on, man? If any of you out there have watched Captive Audience, right? I don't even want to say a thing because it's just something you got to watch. But it's amazing. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate that, brother. Which one? Oh, you went and saw Doctor Strange? I haven't seen it yet. Well, good Monday night to you. Bill Taylor here in the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Just kind of felt Hawaiian today. Saw the tropical shirt. I said, you're coming with me, even though it's Monday. Why not, right? Usually Friday, Hawaiian shirt thing. I don't know. But I just said, hey, this is a good one. Atsusena. Am I saying that correctly? Good evening. Buenos noches. ¿Cómo estás? What do you do if you get rejected at the sunscreen company? All right, guys, what do you do if you get rejected at the sunscreen company? You reapply. Yes. I'm doing great. There's a knock. What's happening? Good to see you. All right, so yeah, definitely some hot stuff today. Oh, there's TransGuide. Not bad, right? There we go. Take a look at 410 Parent Vital. There's 410 Broadway. 410 at Callahan today had a truck fire. Was anyone hurt in that truck fire today? Oh, that's good. No one hurt that we heard of, but truck fully engulfed, and firefighters are on the scene quickly, got it put out. Hello, Megan. Good to see you. Look at these highs today, guys. 101 in Pleasanton. 104s at Pearsall, Cotulla, and Eagle Pass. Carrizo Springs, they just said, look, it's too hot. We're not even going to tell you what it is. I'm not sure why that's not reported. But honestly, 103 Floresville, it was so hot today. But here's the thing. It was a lot less humid. Did you notice that? And that's one of the reasons why we hit these numbers. If the dew point can drop below 60, we're going to hit some higher highs. Super hot for sure, Monica. 97 in the city. You don't need a heat index when it's getting up to 97 already. Super hot. In fact, I meant to check. Yeah, we tied it. We tied the record from 2003. Look at the record low. That looks tasty. 46, 1967. Okay. Now, this is really odd because if you remember, if you were with me last week, you remember how many days of last week we had record highs from 1967. And I remember it specifically because that's the year I was born. So it's real easy to remember that. And now the record low of 46, 1967. So talk about a topsy-turvy temperature year. From 1 week of record highs to a Monday, or I don't know that it was a Monday in 1967, May 16th, but to 46. That's pretty amazing, actually. In our 72 this morning. We need relief from the heat. No luck, Ann, I'm afraid. We've got a chance of rain, though. Bill, I've been looking for you. Been trying to sell you a car warranty. I gotta just answer that call, huh, brother? Good one. That's good stuff. What is happening? Yeah, Monica. Okay. Hey, Myra, how are you? Megan, good to see you. I'm doing good. I appreciate you, Hanak. I'm doing really well. Yeah, doesn't that look good? I'm serious. 46 looks really good. Tomorrow, expecting temperatures to be a couple to a few degrees higher. 99, that means 100 and more for a lot of you tomorrow. And I'm going to show you a couple of reasons why. Let's first get to some winds. Some surface winds. Here we go. So you can see they're all going to be pouring in from the southeast tomorrow. So I think dew points could actually go up. We'll check that in a minute. But the important thing here is to look at the speeds. In the morning hours, it's under 10 miles per hour. But then as soon as we get to midday, we're getting gusts near 20 to 25 tomorrow afternoon. So a breezy, look at that, even closer to 30 by tomorrow evening. A breezy afternoon and Tuesday evening. Jonah, howdy from Lake Hills. Not much humid, but still hot. Even the grandkids' sandbox was too hot. I bet. Sand can get really hot. Don't forget on how you need to be beating this heat. Drink plenty of H2O. Light-colored, loose-fitting clothing if you're going to be outside. And try not to overeat. If you do, it's harder to stay cool because your body's working so hard on that digestion, rather. And then the caffeine and alcohol, just moderation for sure, as always, but especially when it's this hot out. That's why our San Antonio police, as many cities in the South especially, do not like the summer months because people are out longer, you know, you've got more daylight, and when drinking and heat do not mix, a lot of bad things happen. So I wanted to find the dew points. I'm looking for our dew points for tomorrow. So here we are. If they could stay under 60 and disregard low dew points on that banner, I have yet to update the banner. All right, so tomorrow morning we're up near 70. That's typical for morning hour dew points. But then see what happens in the afternoon? That's when we drop. Oh, that's nice. And see, that's where we hit the highs, when we can get down to about 53. So that's the reason, okay, for the season of hitting higher temps. So we'll put low afternoon dew points. I posted a picture of our last snow event. Oh, right, Dave? Exactly. Just kind of a mind over matter, right? Just watch and look at snow pictures. Think snow. Think snow. I think that's a good psychology of this. All right, so we'll put that there, and then maybe okay. Let's take a look at the radar. You know, it got pretty active in eastern New Mexico, and now, wow, look at North Texas. Yeah. This whole severe weather threat shifted east late this afternoon. Oh my gosh, that's like a 6-county warning. Look at that. That is a nasty line right there. Woo! Just east of Lubbock, monster line of dangerous storms. Has got 6 counties under a severe thunderstorm warning. Wow. Let's see what we got in there. "70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, penny-size hail." So it's more wind than anything else. You can kind of see where that little bow is happening. Let's go ahead and loop this, let's say 2 hours. You see how that's bowing out just a little bit there in the top half of that line? Right in here. See that? Where that highest reflectivity, those highest DBZs are kind of flaring out a little bit. That's going to be where those highest winds are peaking. Whenever you look at a squall line like this, you look for what's called a bow echo, and it just kind of bows out like that. Just makes a shape like that, right, on the radar. And that means that's the apex of those highest winds, right in that spot. They'll be hitting 70 to 80. That is a dangerous line of storms right there. North Texas got some pretty good weather last night. So this is always a reminder, if you can, let me zoom this out and flatten it out for you just a bit. If you know anyone in this area and you can see north of Amarillo as well as east of Lubbock, give them a call. This is when you want to just make sure, you know, they're not binging Netflix or watching a movie and unaware of the situation. That happens more times than you think. So please make sure some loved ones are aware. West Texas got some showers today. You can see along I-10 there. The coast, that's false return. And those are the bats right there. even though it's been hot when the wind blows in the shade. Yeah, it really does, Miriam. Last night watching the eclipse, hope you guys got to see the eclipse, did not disappoint. It was a beautiful breeze outside. It was a really nice night. Pray for the Texas Tech students driving home. Oh yeah, Jonah, absolutely. A safe drive home. Stay alert. Yeah, Teresa, no kidding. Big way, in a big way. So let me show you, now that I've got the blank radar, I'll show you an optimistic 7-day rain forecast. To be honest, I was a little surprised by this, but the models are really optimistic on the I-35 South Corridor, even western Bexar County, upwards of 1 inch to 1.25 inches of rain in the next 7 days. Now, it's interesting in the sense that I just don't see as much of a rainmaker, but over the course of the 7 days, perhaps, because showers are expected west tomorrow. So we got the dry line, could activate some rain right there. See it? And it's going to be about this time tomorrow night. But it all rains out before ever reaching us. But it does count in that 7-day rain forecast. So again, little less than what, I mean, we're not expecting all that 1 inch to 1.25 inches tomorrow in what we're looking at, but this would be the beginning of what will contribute to that week-long total. So again, moderate showers at best along the Rio Grande, raining themselves out as they move into Carrizo Springs, not even making it to Cotulla. And watch what happens over the weekend. So you can set, where you see that red, that's the ridge of high pressure holding its ground. And then as we get closer to Friday, see how we're losing the high? So we go uncapped. And that's why rain chances get a little bit better by Saturday and Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, our next chance of rain, right now running about 30-40%. Is that blue and divine? I don't understand what's blue and divine. Got some lawn mowing this weekend. Ole, I bet. Might be just that hay mowing, right? If we don't get some rain soon. But I'll tell you, that's optimistic. And where that rain would fall, like that, 1 inch to 1.25 inches total, looks really good for where the exceptional drought is located. You can see it down on the Rio Grande from just south of Eagle Pass to Laredo, then that pocket from Pleasanton and Poteet, all the way through all of Medina County, almost all of Uvalde County, almost all of Real for that matter. Good portion, if not, like, that's about 80%, it looks like, of Bandera County. Megan's ready. Yeah, tropics will usually help us out. Are all the models in the same patterns? Not really. They're back and forth on that rain tomorrow. So we've got, again, no chance for San Antonio to get that rain. But it looks like it'll be out to our west. 100% chance that San Antonio continues to bake. Second full week now of the heat wave, the early May heat wave, upper right-hand corner. So, 87, we're still going 10 plus degrees above average. Extraordinary. And more record heat. Tied a record today. I'm sure we'll be hitting some this week. Madonna. Hello, Mr. Bill. Oh, what's going on? Good to see you. Our CVS and Helotus. That coffee just jumped right out and went all over my shirt. Okay. Well, see, this is why I don't wear the white shirt in between shows. It like bounced. I don't know how I did that. That was kind of cool. I mean, some hit my nose, and then a lot is on my shirt. Huh. So please make sure that you do the 5-second rule when you're getting ready to walk your 4-legged family members. And it's key that the 5-second rule is done with the back of your hand. Don't do the palm, okay? Because if you're like me, I mean, this is rougher skin, because and it's probably not going to be as sensitive to the heat. So you put the back of your hand on the pavement, the sidewalk, the asphalt, wherever your pup is going to do its walking. And if you can keep it there for 5 seconds, your dog's good, and you can walk on it, and have them walk on it. The 5-second rule. Hope you're going to sing tonight. I am, because, wow, I think that's a little bit of coffee there, too. I don't know what just happened. I'm just glad I didn't, like, it wasn't piping hot or anything. Man, gotta be careful. Did any see the total eclipse of the heart last night? Sierra, right? So my daughter Kendall, if you follow me on Instagram, she came home from college this weekend, and she was actually playing the song while we were watching the total eclipse last night from our driveway. It was kind of cool. She claims that the Glee version was much better than the original. I'm like, just stop that. That's nonsense. And she knows it gets under my skin because she does that a lot. But what's really cool, that she was a huge fan of the show Glee. It introduced a lot of those old classics to that generation. That's what I do embrace that show for. Plus, Jane Lynch is amazing, very funny. And so there were several episodes where I was crying. I was laughing so hard because of Jane Lynch. She was really funny. And then the Leah Michelle, a New Jersey native, so I love that. I'm from New Jersey too. Anyway, a lot of the songs they would sing on that show are old classic rock and roll songs from some great bands. So Kendall would always, you know, the Glee version is better, Dad. I'm like, just stop now. Just, that's enough. When she said that, I didn't let her eat dinner that night. I'm just kidding. I laugh because we're looking for a cup with a lid to help prevent spills. So basically, yeah, basically, excuse me, a sippy cup, right, Miriam? No kidding. I couldn't believe that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a good show, Sierra. It really is. I love music, so I enjoy watching the show. Oh, quick check of pollen. One good thing in a hot, dry pattern, molds can't get too crazy and nothing else really blooming. So mold, grass, willow, pigweed, all in the air, but all nice and light. Willow, second day in a row that I've seen willow, and it was both days light. All right, back to the 7-day as we get a little sip of coffee from our good friends at Dunkin' Donuts. It's time for us to check in with Julie on what's coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10. We'll check in with Julie on what's coming up on Ken's 5 News. Ken's 5 News, it's CBS in the Alamo City. It's Ken's 5 News at 10, at 10, at 10.
Nice.
Now we're just banging and stuff.
I actually sweated a little on that one. I'm not even kidding. I had a hot flash, Julie. You know what that means? That means it means something to me.
I'm so glad.
It does. That's exactly what it means. That
Good.
it's to the point where it's physiological. Like I broke a sweat. I wasn't
I hope
running
it
around.
means that much to everybody else as well.
I think you're right. And that, you know, we could do a quick non-scientific, but no. Tell us what's coming up.
Might as well. You never know. So, but tonight.
5 News at 10.
Yay! But
Yeah.
tonight we do have a special guest.
A special guest joining us tonight?
Yeah. Lexi is joining us tonight.
Lexi
Yes.
Hazlett.
Yeah. So she's covering 10 meals for $10.
Okay, I'm interested to see
Me
this.
too.
Oh, she does 10?
Yeah, 10
That's
meals.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It is
Because
really
at first
good.
thought I'm like, $10 doesn't seem like a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? For dinner, because they're all dinners, right? It's
It
not
is.
lunch.
It's a combination of all three. I mean, you can get some breakfast in there, lunch and dinner.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I
Yeah,
was
so
looking
they're
for
all
a deal.
different
And
kinds of
We're
places.
not talking like dollar menu McDonald's here. I mean,
We are
talking
not,
a
no.
good
These are
meal.
some a
Okay.
hearty meal for
A
$10.
hearty meal. There it
Yes.
is.
She has you covered.
Nice.
And then we
like
also
the Hungry
have
Man XL. Sorry. That's probably under $10.
Sure. But we also have Matt Houston in the house tonight.
Matt Houston is here.
Yay, yes.
Oh, he's getting some boos from the crowd.
Oh my.
Boo from himself.
Oh.
He actually booed himself. Gotta work on that self-confidence.
I know he needs it.
Yeah, that's what Matt is lacking for sure.
Oh my gosh. But we also have Henry tonight as well.
Henry Ramos.
Yay! So we have the whole team tonight. Except Alicia, but she's coming. But yeah, it's a great show.
Excellent.
We're excited. It's a great
They're on
Monday.
some of the hard news stuff tonight? Matt
Say that
and
again?
Henry? They're on some of that hard news stuff tonight?
We have some of it. You know, we got to
You
cover.
gotta do what you gotta do.
We have to.
I know.
But you know what? Henry and Matt do a great job at that. We also have some fun stories
We got
tonight,
Vinny
so we're
B in the
excited.
house for a little sports tonight.
Oh yeah, Mr.
So
Vinny.
are we rooting for the Mavs? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're supporting the
They're in
state.
the Western
Yeah.
Conference Finals. Root for Texas.
Yeah.
Go Celtics, baby.
Go Luca.
What's called the Mavs?
What do we call them?
That's the Spurs' little brother to the north. That's
Oh, Spurs little brother to the north. I like it. We were the Dallas team first.
Ooh, that's true.
Kind of
Spurs
true
little
story.
brother.
Spurs little brother.
So there you have it. I like it. Thank you,
Yay,
Julie.
thank you.
All right, Eyewitness News with that Tam coming up in about 31 minutes. Look at Sierra. You guys rock. Thank you so much. It's a lot of meals, right? Tacos, Mac. No, I think more than even tacos, right? Absolutely. All right, guys. That's going to wrap things up on a Monday. Hope y'all have a good one. I've got to get this shirt to the cleaners. Wow. All right. Love y'all. God bless you. Have a good night.